Hi everyone, welcome back to Lazy Cat Reactions. I'm happy to have you join me for the 4th episode of Chucky. I hope you've been enjoying the ride so far because I certainly have. Whew. I do like how they keep making references back, to like Chucky's early days, mentioning like Andy Barclay, or in the last episode, of course, we kind of found out how Chucky kind of came to be. And so, of course, now the kill count is 3, isn't it? Yeah, because we've got Oliver as the 3rd one. What was funny in the last episode is when he hit Oliver instead, he went, fuck it. And still then went ahead and actually continued to do it. He didn't just say, oh, sorry, and move on. Of course, at that point, Oliver had seen him, so how do you get out of that? Anyways, I'd say for the 4th episode, when you read the info, it's called Just Let Go. Jake's bond with Devin intensifies as he teams up with an unlikely ally to outwit Chucky. And that ally, of course, is probably going to be Lexi. So, one thing with Jake is you kind of see him bordering in between the side of good and evil. Because there's the part of him that kind of wants Lexi dead and stuff like that. And then there's the other part of him where it says, team up against Chucky. So it'll be interesting to see how this will go. 4th episode. Let's get started. Yeah, Killer was impressed. Oliver's parents. She knows that now, but she's a boy.
How's Junior doing?
Do they know who did it?
No clue. Could have been an intruder who snuck in on us at the party. Either way, there's a killer out there right now.
Jake knows who it is.
Is.
So obviously tensions end up running high with parents, It's like neither of them want to take any responsibility for anything. Obviously the one dad should not have gotten punched, even though he probably did have it coming. Now of course we've determined Oliver's death, which of course we knew, and Lexi and Jake are going to team up to try to stop Chucky. And then of course you've got Devin, who, it kind of makes me wonder, is Chucky going to go after Devin? Which he probably will at some point. But, will he? Or will Devin be off limits? Because at some point Chucky's going to turn on Jake, especially when he knows that Jake is coming after him, Because you can't trust Chucky. Chucky doesn't like anyone, And it's like, at first it seemed like he kind of liked Jake, but that's just while he thinks he can get something out of Jake. But he would definitely turn on him as soon as he got the chance, which I think we're about to see. So it's going to be interesting the rest of the season to see how they're going to go and battle Chucky. I know at some point Tiffany shows up, because I've seen Jennifer Tilly, or is it Meg Tilly? Whichever Tilly sister. I think it's Meg. Whichever Tilly sister is the one who plays Tiffany. So I know at some point she is going to show up. So, that'll be interesting to see. But let's keep going. It is definitely getting interesting. And it looks like Devin is the one looking it up. So it's like he since his mother asked about the doll, it's like he kind of suspects maybe the doll has something to do with it too. So because he's actually looking up Chucky doll. I'm sorry. I'm a bit tired here. So he's actually, looking the doll up too. So it's like, so maybe there will be, maybe Devin will end up becoming like another ally, in addition to Lexi. So maybe Jake, Lexi, and Devin will all team up to take him on, But Chucky's pretty smart. He'll probably be able to find a way around them. Anyways, let's go on. So it's kind of hard to see because I'm recording this in the daytime when there's light and everything. And a lot of the show takes place at night. So it's kind of hard for me to see a couple of things. But yeah, Jake obviously proved that he's a good guy, because he could have let her drop. And he didn't. So, he saved Lexi, and then of course Chucky gets all upset at him for that. But I don't really know if they would be able to break in the house like that. Maybe they could. Never had to do it. But I like how he says, the guy tells him about getting out. She says, "I live here." He's like, "No, now you don't. All right, now you don't." And I was like, yeah, that's true. But at the same time, I like her response, "I live here." Because technically it is correct. He's going to be gone. Purple lights and blue lights and everything. They'd be allowed to have the food there? I don't think they would. Oh. Maybe they would if it's the mayor's daughter, but I'm just like, would they have the food there? At least let them go buy the cookie. Ooh.
I can't move.
That's because I hit your spinal cord.
You might feel a little pricked.
Sorry, asshole, but I just couldn't take it for one more second.
It's funny because Devin said, well, you're going to think it's crazy. And Lexi's kind of like, nope, because, there's safety in numbers. So the fact that both Devin and Lexi know, I think, can help. Honestly, can help with defeating Chucky, especially because Devin says he found out some information, about Charles Lee Ray's early life, and then, the whole Andy Barclay and stuff like that. So, I definitely think that they're going to help. They're all going to team up, and they're going to take him down. Not a whole lot of time left. Let's keep going. I give him a hand. And he's on the run.
Charles Lee Ray, the famous serial killer from Hackensack.
Who?
Wow. Did you read anything other than Teen Vogue? Anyways, Charles Lee Ray was a serial killer who died in the 80s. He
So the shit really hit the fan with that there at the end. I like how he was flipping him off. It's pretty funny. I mean, you were wondering, was Jake going to actually spill it, or was he going to take the fall? The sad thing is with Jake is now that he's an orphan, if he did take the fall because he's 13, he would probably be tried as a juvenile, which then would mean that he'd probably go to counseling and probably get out at 18 or 21 or something. So it's not like he would actually do hard time. He would be placed in juvie detention and whatnot. And maybe that would actually be best for him. That might be the way to get him out of there. But I hope that Caroline makes it. We'll probably find out next episode if she does. Obviously I wonder if Chucky heard, because it doesn't seem like he would do that to Caroline. But then again, Chucky doesn't care about anyone but himself. So he might have just done that as a distraction, or he might have done it with actual malice. But 4th episode is done. I'm about to start the 5th episode. Go ahead and hit the like button if you enjoyed this react. Hit subscribe for more content. If you hit subscribe, then you'll know when my next Chucky react will be posted and everything. Feel free to follow me on Instagram at LazyCatReactions and at TikTok of the same name. I'll probably be posting little clips from Chucky and other various and sundry shows and movies that I'm working on over there on TikTok. So you get a little clip of what I'm doing in order to head over then to my YouTube and Rumble page. So thank you for joining me for the 4th react of Chucky. I will be back shortly with the 5th video. I hope you will follow me, I should say, and help me out. Help me out by hitting that subscribe button. Bye.